Well, 5 inches of rain, that'll wash out your grass, you know what I mean? Wash out your grass seed. Hey folks, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. Whew, we're coming off of a hurricane, I don't know, what was it called? Burl or something like that. Well, we got like close to 5 inches of rain this week, all in like 2 hours. Oh, so we got plenty of rain. It washed out just about all, well, it washed out all my dirt and left my grass seed, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, guess what we're doing today? I know what you're thinking. Not another pickle video. Well, I'm sorry, but they're ready, and I am the professional pickle picker. We got to pick pickles. You think you're tired of seeing it? Well, we're about to get tired of picking it. I'm about to run out of jars. I think we'll leave that little guy. Almost forgot that one. Y'all didn't tell me about that one there. I'll tell y'all some things you can do with these pickles. Besides just putting them in a jar, you can wash them up real good, of course, slice them up, and then take you some vinegar, salt and pepper, put them in a bowl, let them sit in the refrigerator. Overnight would be better, but you know, for a couple hours. Slice you up some white, or I prefer red onion. Like I say, just let them marinate in there for a little while, and yum, yum, it's good. You can do it like that, or you can wash them up, slice them up, squirt you out in a saucer, a little bit of French's mustard, or whatever kind of mustard you like. Take you some salt, salt up your cucumbers, and then eat you some cucumbers and mustard. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds disgusting. And I'm not saying that it's great. But I will say this, when I was a kid, that's what my grandmother, she used to do for me when I was a kid. I would always say, I want some cucumbers and mustard. And that's what she would give me. And it will pucker your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It will pucker you up. I still eat them, and it was good. Another thing you can do with pickles is you can cut them up and put them in some ranch dressing. Yep. Let them set overnight, or at least a couple hours in the refrigerator, and yum yum, good to your tongue. That's good too. Absolutely. I think I've about got them. Also, if you've got a black eye, you can take a big cucumber and slice it in half, stick it on your eye. Next day you wake up, black eye will be gone. I don't know if that actually works, but I've heard of it. It's kind of like those women that take and go to the spa, you know, and they get those slices of cucumber and they put it over their eyelids to try to get rid of the wrinkles or something like that. Well, it'll also take care of your black eye, I think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or a scientist. Got a couple little squash okras here that I need to go get me a knife, or I am going to ruin this. Yep, see that? That's not good. You don't need to be doing that right there. I need to go get me a knife or some little scissors. Yeah, let me do that. I'll be right back. All right, got me some little scissors here now. See, these right here are dandies. I like them. I like them. And you can just whack them suckers off there with that thing. Problem is, when you try and do it with one hand and hold the camera in the other, well, your okra goes a-flying. Come off there. I'm still seeing some little ones. Y'all see that right there? See how little that sucker is? That right there, they still need a day or so. So, there's this one right there. You want to pick your okra. Of course, it depends on the variety, of course, but you want to pick it before it gets too big. If it gets too big, it gets too hard, then it's just not worth eating. Whew, mercy sakes alive. Now, I have all of a sudden this year, I don't know why, but all of a sudden this year, I have really enjoyed these banana peppers. Just put them in the refrigerator, let them get cold. Maybe we'll put a little salt on them. Man, they've been good. And rarely do I just sit around eating peppers, you know what I mean? But I do like these. I do like these. So while I'm out here, I'm gonna cut me a few to put in the refrigerator. I like to have them with whatever the master gardener's making for supper. Just put them on the side. I like them. Whew. Here I am out here again in the middle of the day. Look at that sucker there. He's a good one. I haven't tasted any of the master gardener's hot pickles, or she's also been making bread and butter pickles this year. I haven't tasted any of them, not because I didn't have the time or anything like that. I did, but I just haven't been craving them. But we've been giving them away to some other people, and they have sure been saying how good they are. She made some spicy bread and butter pickles, and I'm not a bread and butter fan, but they said they was good. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. Of course, they fell on the other side of the fence there. If you let your jalapenos, they do not turn red. Now, that's something I just learned this year. They do not turn red. If you leave them on the vine too long, they get these white streaks in them. And if they get them white streaks in them, they start getting hard. You don't want that. You don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick those because they're on their way out. Whew. Look at them right there. Them suckers are turning. Pretty, 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 pretty. I like them. Got a few tomatoes that need picked. I'll probably try to pick some of them. However, Master gardener done said she's not going to be canning this week. So, whatever I pick will have to sit on the shelf for a little while. Good looking tomato right there. I think that's a mountain merit. I mean, that's what that says for sure, but I'm not sure which one of these is a mountain merit. You know what I mean? Tags are great, but they don't always associate with the right flower when you're planting close together. Is this guy? Yeah, might as well. This guy. This guy. Pretty soft. Pretty soft. If nothing else, I'm saving myself a few steps tomorrow. Folks, that's a pretty good haul. That's a pretty good haul. And there's actually a few more tomatoes that I could probably get. But I'm sweating. I'm gonna sit here and look funny like this so I can get me a thumbnail. The things I do. The things I do. Whew. Heck, I've picked 3 more on the way out, folks. We got them running out our ears. Hey, I picked up something at the store today. Soil sampler tester thing. I've never used one. I've seen them before. So I've got to study up on how to use it. So once I figure that out, maybe we'll do a video on that. But it's supposed to tell you, you know, it's a home soil sampler tester thingy-mabobber to tell you whether or not, you know, you need more phosphate or whatever. You know what I mean? So we're going to try that and test some different, you know, some different beds, see what they need or what we've got too much of. We want to know. I am wanting to know why our garden did so well this year. I really am. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud, tickled to death that it is. It's the best garden that we've had in a long time. But it's also the very first garden that we've had in this area. And it's just weird to me that all of a sudden, you know, maybe it's because nothing had been ever planted there. I don't know. Sorry, I'm also sticking my hand through the fence and getting some tomatoes from this side. You know, since nothing had ever been planted there, maybe that's why it did so well. I don't know. Hard to say, but that's what I want to look at. Got 4 just on the side of the fence. Y'all stay right there, don't move. So I can get these put in my hand here. Don't go nowhere. I'm coming back. Yeah. I don't know if it's because nothing had ever been planted there before, so everything did well. I don't know if it's because the master gardener put in a 50-pound bag of triple 13 at the beginning of the year. I don't know. That's what I want to find out. I want to know why the garden did so well here as opposed to where we'd had it last year. You know, Maybe it's just more sunlight. You know, very well could be just more sunlight. I don't know. But something did it, and I want to know what it is, because that's what we'll do next year, is make sure our levels are as good as they are this year. Another thing I wanted to show y'all, I did a little bit of Googling. And, okay, getting back to what I was saying, this thing is just happy as a lark here. And I did a little bit of Googling to find out the whole propagation type thing, and I need 3 nodes, whatever that means. I'm assuming like this is 1, 2, 3, something like that. You cut these suckers off, and then you cut 3. You want to make sure you've got at least 3 nodes, and then you want to plant those, and you want to cut them in June, July, and August. So we're at that where we need to be. So I want to cut these, and I need to put them in some good soil and get them ready to plant for next year somewhere. But man, this thing has just done great over here. I can't tell it's really getting any taller, but it dadgum sure is blooming a lot more, and got, you know, so it's loving it right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing before too long, is get, you know, I've been saying I was going to get rid of them suckers, but I wanted to make sure I could do what I wanted to do. And I can. And I can. The 5 inches of rain didn't do a whole lot to this. Washed up a whole bunch more rocks, of course, but they're mostly little. Mostly little. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to zoom, folks. Sorry, I'm sweaty. My fingers are sweaty, so when I go to try to whippy-woppy the camera, it doesn't want to work. You don't want to do it. Well, besides a few tomatoes, I think I'm done picking the garden. And the sweat is just pitiful. Pitiful sweat. But I've got a basket full right there. Ain't that a dandy? I'm telling you. If I missed a few tomatoes, I think it'll be okay. What do y'all think about these? Huh? What do you think about these little lanterns? Ain't those cool? I like them. And they're just growing everywhere in here. We didn't know that we had those planted in this bed until I seen the chickens running around with one in their mouth the other day. What have you got in your mouth? Come to find out, it was a lantern. Yeah, imagine that. Whew. So, hey, I got the tomatoes. By the way, the clothesline is doing great, doing fantastic. If you couldn't see it, cannas are popping. Cannas are popping. We're hoping that they do a little bit of spreading. I would show y'all some of the bays. There's one of them right there, but the rest of them I think are under the house in the shade. They're somewhere in the shade, but yeah, that's one of the bay naked necks right there. And that's Socks. He likes to have his picture made. Can you guess why I call him Socks? Huh? Can you guess why I call him Socks? What do you think, buddy? Most of these wildcats out here are, you know, just an oddball shape of gray or something. Don't really get in attachments, but some of them I do. You know, we had Dipstick. I haven't seen Dipstick in a month or so, so I don't know what happened to Dipstick. But hey, now we got Socks, because he's all black with white feet. Whew, folks, let's see about getting another video some other time when it's not so hot out there. How about that? Y'all take it easy. Come back and see us right here, Little Nuts Farm. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I may do one of these things. You know what I mean? Just take me a nap. I got squash right there I need to take in too. Whew. Let's get in the air conditioning. And yeah. Maybe we'll get another video out this week. Y'all come back and see us. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey folks, before y'all run off, just wanted to do a little bit of bonus content. We went out to the, we took some fruits and vegetables, not fruits, no. Well, I guess tomatoes are fruits, ain't they? They got seeds. Yeah, we took some fruits and vegetables out to the local county fair, and I just wanted to show y'all some of the blue ribbons that that the Master Gardener won. She got blue ribbons on just about everything, and pretty proud about that. That's pretty nice. Actually, my daughter-in-law who does a lot of leather works, she actually got grand champion, and for a little leather pistol holster that she made, and she also got, I think, a blue ribbon on a rifle sling that she made. So I'm gonna hush and just let the camera roll. You'll also see a whole bunch of arts and crafts that some of the kids brought to the fair, and they got their ribbons and all that stuff. But hey, looky there, there's a Zucchino. Yeah, look at that Zucchino. I wonder who grew that. Anyway, have a good weekend. I've got poison ivy, so I'm going to itch all weekend. We'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.
I didn't. I started to bring some, but mine, that's something that has just been started making. And I got 2 varieties, and I didn't have enough from either one to, they wilt so fast. Oh, it is, it really is. She's got horses, and they're gonna get sheep. No, she's only 5. We had been in high school, or like 7th grade. I don't know anymore. Things changed so much. There's a lot of fossils around here. There really is. We fish on Martin Creek, and I've learned them every time. I like to walk through the garden, see who's out there. Oh, wow, he's big.
There's a lunch time, we're ready to open jars, material and stuff sold on that. Trying to remember what they used to call it. My mother was in it. Yeah. She was in it about 55 years. Yeah. I mean, if they look at the jars, probably tell that they have.
Have you been there? Yes, I am. You see you tomorrow morning? Not that I know of. Oh, yeah. You got it?
And there's plenty of space too. Thank you.
You have VFW in there? No, sir. No, sir. Was it my son 2.5 years. I was there from, 86 and left in 89. No more than when I was told to work there at the time. When I got out in 90, I thought it was no more, just hit drive for that. Yep, I'm a Cold War vet.
I've got hickory nuts, but they're all buggy.
Yeah,
Spread
mine
the
are,
trees.
mine are too, mine never look like that. Maypops. Huh,
Those are big.
yeah, they are.
I remember I got mad for that.
That's all natural. The vegetables would be those tomatoes, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Those aren't yours?
No.
It was tomatoes.
Really neat stuff. Mm-hmm.